Alright, y'all. So, I'm gonna do my analysis. I'm eating food right now. I got food from a Brazilian steakhouse. Really delicious. From the Too Good To Go app. So, I got 45, like damn near 50 bucks worth of food for $12. And I'm only halfway done. It's absolutely delicious. I can show you, like, there's a ton of food. Lots of different meats, like everything, so good. Anyway, let's knock this one out. So let me turn the lights on. So good. Wow. All right. So pre-market analysis is what we're going to start with. So my draws were the highs right here. Well, just want to see us continue higher and take out Tuesday highs. We have a weekly fill and a PSP on the daily chart right here. I mean, weekly fill is right there with the PSP and daily chart S&P. You cannot, with that right there, you cannot tell me that this looks like I have two ways to the buys, right? Look at this. Today, I called that bullish, right? Right here. Bullish, right? Right here, bullish. Every single day I was bullish this week during New York. What did we do every single day? Bullish, bullish, and today, bullish. You can't make this shit up, man. Anyway. Now let's hop on. Right there, we took the highs out. So, absolute bang out, baby. I'm really proud of just overall my performance in terms of analysis. Doing a great job on it, and gotta pat myself on the back. So, there we go. Popping that over there. Gotta move this delicious food to the side. Alright, let's move it right here. Let me take one more bite. This is so good. Looks good, man. So, spot on analysis. The highs delivered, then Q, as expected. Now I'm going to show you guys my trade. Open that bad boy up. Bam. So, right here. Right here was my trade. So that red line is previous day high, and I didn't want to sit through any drawdown. So I decided to close it a tad bit earlier. We'll get to that in a minute. There we go. My stop on this was exactly 30 ticks. So that 60 ticks. And then there was my draw. I closed it a tad bit early. So yeah, 6.5 RR was my draw. I closed it earlier at around 6R. 0.73.25. Close it right there. Quite literally 73. Whatever. We'll give me 6R on that one, baby. That's cool. It's cool. 6R. Alright. So the idea for the setup. So 15. Hop on the 5. Gotta zoom in right here. Oh, I ate a lot of food. All right, this is what we're looking at right here at 940, right? In hindsight, this looks a lot easier, but it was a lot harder and it actually happened. So, looking at this photo right here, what am I expecting? Dow to take the low, ES to go a little bit lower, and then Q to, trail. Right here, this candle, Dow takes the low, low on, and Q doesn't, ES needs to reverse. I see Dow starting to reverse. I like that. 950, bam, bam. We have a 90, and Q's failing, respecting these gaps, failing to go below. Second, ES is down in the dumps. Dow took out the lows. At this point, I know we're bullish. Can't make this shit up, right? I had my draws. Everything's on point, on par. And so now it's just the questions. When will I get an entry, right? So at this point, I have my 90, right? I need this to be a confirmed 90. So I want a PSP, but the other way I can confirm it, obviously, is just through a micro or like a fill or something. So right here, this is a low probability micro, but it still counts as a micro. You see Dow dug into here, and then we had a 15-second SMT from there, and so it counts. It's ugly, but it counts. So 90 is confirmed. At this point, we want to see our 10 a.m. right, 10 a.m. PMI. We had 10 a.m. red folder news. We want to see that red folder news. The red folder news manipulate, right? And that's what we have right over here at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. news goes higher, right? One candle, typical 10 a.m. news, goes below, closes below on NQ, closes above on ES. All right, at this point, if we go above this high, I'm bullish. I mean, I'm not bullish. Like, I know for a fact we're taking that high out on the 1 hour chart, right? So what do we see here, right? We go higher, higher. Okay, we drop low, we make this gap. We drop a second time in the gap. We close halfway on NQ in the gap. ES fails to close halfway. What is this? Sequential fill. Sequential fill. Bam, bam. Hopping on that 15 second. We have 15-second SMT. What is my setup? Fill, 1 minute fill, 15-second SMT, or 1 minute fill, micro. Entry off of the first CISD, or entry as the 15 seconds created. So I either have to enter right here, like this, or my next option is to enter the way I did. So not in this one. This would be a great entry, but my next one would be what I call the CISD, change in state. So right here is a down close, so I want an up close above it and for it to tap back. So watch this. Up close above it. Bam, limit. Fills me in. I set a 60 tick stop. So the low right here, and on the 1 minute you can see that stops, very nice. And that's game time. Fills me in, and then I let it run, and all the way to TP. So very, very nice. And on the Express, we hit for 1700. 1700 on the Express. This was 2 losing trades yesterday. That's why it cost me a bit. I'm not doing that again. Now I'm risking 300 max a trade, and if I lose that 300, I'm out on the day. And then caught this combine halfway, revived this bitch. Look at this. Revived it from the dumps. Minus 780, minus 760, so it had little to no drawdown left. Revived it at 51,580, and then passed another combine. So we're in good shape for tomorrow, good shape. And so that was a trade. Amazing trade. As you can see, there was no drawdown. Not a single tick of drawdown. So let's go ahead and take a photo of that. I have no idea why it removed my thing. We'll just pop this in there like that. We'll just do this. This was 1 tick lower. I'm gonna take a photo of this. Okay. Yeah. Well, fuck. Bam, copy. I'll pop that in there. Very, very proud of this trade. I didn't take anything the entire day and just waited for my setup. My setup appeared, and I took my exact setup. So very proud. Now in the 1 minute, I'm gonna pop that 1 minute in there as well. It was 350 tags. Okay. And this is obvious that's a fill. Yeah, I think that SMT is obvious as well. Amazing work today. So, step 1, 90. Step 2, SMT fill plus 15 seconds. Step 3, CISD Ripper, whatever I want to call it. What did I call it yesterday? I mean, MSS? No. I didn't. I call that CISD Ripper, I guess. CISD Ripper. That's classic. 5 stars for sure. That's definitely a 5-star trade. Perfect. Entry. No. Hesitation. Didn't chase. Great patience waiting for 10 a.m. news. Great work on strong bias. Perfect. Amazing job. Proud of myself. Amazing trade. You know, definitely great work. After yesterday's mess, came back strong today, cleaned up our mistakes, and we're moving on to glory. Peace.